Oh no, the tournament just keeps going. This is top four, loser side. Generally, shorthand, loser semifinals against Red Viper.
And the most interesting thing, we're going to see in Odin D25 a lot. If players have a game plan of twisting it versus manipulating it,
we've hit
D25. The direction that your waist wants to face is going to be opposite from
because I don't have any brakes.
You have to kind of come in with a game plan or understand.
I just mashed the gas and decided to pick the hardest thing available to me, which was a D25. And then Red Viper also has no brakes and picked a D25 back on me. So, we're just gonna go.
I wonder how often jboy is able to play Phoenix. He said maybe around once a month, but otherwise on XX.
He does have a score on the song, so he's at least played it.
Yeah, usually I think
I'm more likely to play 24s and 25s
and just play
than anything else.
Play the update, do every song like once or twice, and then be good to go. Throw in the towel for the day.
The things that are on my card are more likely to be 24s and 25s on double than anything else.
There is a score, which is promising. Lululemon is getting a lot of great scores today.
Have played before.
He's just going to post them online. He's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, Lulu got some really good, at least one title as well from this.
The title.
Oh man.
This competition.
That would be such a meme.
Because we're on very short turnarounds, I think
we're queuing up for it. It is finally
Red Viper played one warm-up song, but we're mostly... We know we're about to just get massacred. Nobody really wants to make that take any longer than it needs to.
Last 4 competitors in for the day. It's going to be a very, very fun
and nobody wants to get up in the morning and play D25, so we said we're playing it out tonight.
Of course, we have to do your 3, 2, 1.
Everybody take the MF Doom pose. I think I passed this first try, so I don't remember it super well. Unfortunately, when I'm trying to pass, I also am willing to cheat a lot. So it's very different to do it right now, where you absolutely need the timing.
But it should be fine because the
Let's go.
When you're at the D25 range, the nice thing is that there's a little bit of leeway for like minor mistakes like that. It will really come down to execution, really critical moments towards the end of the chart.
As Tusa says, you've got some time.
Some combo breaks, but kind of like
I pretty much straight perfect.
Red Viper taking a bit of a stumble on some of these drill patterns, while jboy keeping very, very, very solid consistency on these.
But they have this chance now to build up
these
that
holds can be a
this is the only place to rest.
Especially on pads you aren't familiar with.
I will say that I do tend to hold freezes a little aggressively, so I don't rest as much on freezes.
Absolutely. They do a great job getting through there. Great job not bad chaining here. Here comes the main run.
Sometimes you just gotta send it, man.
Red Viper going for a bit more manipulation strategies, and jboy is just trying to.
I think I always forget that those aren't.
The live bar is dipping on both sides. jboy is hanging in there, but you can see the manips as Red Viper is trying his hardest to just get as many possible. That is going to be a very, very tiring, but hopefully the payout is there for jboy for twisting so many of those patterns in the end.
I could definitely have finished that. I didn't know how long the run was.
Buff in the first half of the chart. A little bit of a lead is going to help here. Red Viper getting a few misses on
He's way too tired at the end. Yeah, he just doesn't have it. Unfortunately, I couldn't see how dead he was, so I didn't pull off the gas at any point.
AAA plus.
This would have been a nice score up if I had passed. Yeah.
Oopsies. That final hold did count for a lot, but overall, I would say
yeah, the greats are enough. I'm afraid having 87 greats is just not going to work out with what I did on this chart.
In the first half, because once you see a bad pop up, you're probably going to see like 7 more before the drill transitions.
Yeah, because you're sort of like, am I going too early? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Oh wait, I need to move now.
Yeah, but jboy, I think if you saw Zekloya's D24 play, then the Odin D25 is a natural extension of that. So excellent, excellent job. Bread and butter for jboy, as Godish says in the chat.
Just run it, baby.
Very, very, very solid job.
I had
But now
played
we're
this
gonna see a
before, but I
very, very
didn't pass it.
different pick.
So I played this
We're
once or
going
twice,
into
and I
Red
think I
Viper's pick
forgot
Koopa
how
D25, which is going to play
deal with the
very
stops.
differently from
There's this double tapping thing in
from
Odin that I
Odin.
always
Don't let
think
the
are
similar
freezes.
style of
I think I just
BPMs
need to play
fool
on a
you.
higher
The
speed
charting
mod.
is so
Because whenever I
different.
see them, I think they're freezes, and I try to
It's
just
gonna
like
be a
walk
lot more
across them.
focused on the brackets,
I think
so
I have a very
we have to
short
worry a
window
little bit
of
after
try
we
to
saw
breathe while
a
you're doing the
couple of
run.
dicey brackets in Odin,
And
but it
they're
wasn't
not a
really
break.
the
They're
highlight
double
of the chart.
taps, and
We're
then you
going
have to
to
just
see
keep
that in
running
Koopa
through it.
D25.
So says, wait, was that a sight read for jboy? No, they had a score on their card. So this was not a sight read.
Yeah, this
It
one
was,
I had
so
played
believe
before,
it
but
was
I
a
didn't
double A
pass.
plus, perhaps first attempt,
So
and maybe
I
that
should
was the
know
second
of the
attempt, lifetime attempt. We are not sure.
I should know of the stops in this one, but whether I've heard it enough times to really like internalize that, I don't remember.
Well-deserved rest as the counter is ticking
I now know of them, but that might be because of
That
this
as we
experience
start the
right
next
here.
song, I'm going to be signing out. This is DomiGame signing out. ZELLLOOO will be taking over. Hope
Okay, that is
everyone's good
DomiGame.
night.
That's who I thought
Thank
it
you
was.
so much for your time.
Sorry, I'm
and your
having a little bit of
service. You did
trouble
awesome.
keeping track of whose voice is whose, but I definitely appreciate everybody that was rolling through
Getting
the
into Koopa D25
rolling
now.
through the commentary. And, you know, KBH for hosting the event in the first place, making sure the big deal ran, Jonathan for TOing this event. Definitely took a lot to get this going. I think the thing that makes the big deal
Very,
really
very easy to
exciting
drop here. We can
on
see
the
jboy
pump scene
not
is just that they
connecting
do
on that
such a
drill.
really good
Once you
idea.
see one,
Really
you
good
see
job
many.
of the stream.
But it's so technical. A lot of brackets, a lot of random toe drops or heel drops. You really have to be able to parse through a lot of the clutter that this chart throws at you. It's such a different feeling from the
I'm
Odin
having trouble
D25 that we
figuring out
just
what
saw.
that rhythm is. Oh, he might not know the stops. I actually
Here's a
didn't
very
consider
critical
that he
part
might
here.
not know
Lots
the
of holds,
stops.
very easy to drop, very tricky to misread and get a little bit lost.
Yeah, not my best.
jboy surprisingly taking a little bit there. Red Viper taking a little bit of a hiccup, but still both in very, very good shape.
Unfortunately,
towards
by
the
this
back
point,
half
I
of
think
this
he's
chart.
very demoralized. So
The slip
I'm
up
not
on the holds,
expecting him to
every
do
single one
too
is
much
volatile.
super pushing at this point because it's just gotten
See them trading blows back and forth.
away from him.
It's
He's trying to
such a
ride it out, but I
technically
think
demanding chart, so many
it's getting
heel
away
drops,
from him at this
and it only
point.
gets
If
more
we
and more
weren't
time as we
hours into
finally
the
get to the
tournament,
runs in the chart,
I think
and it's
Rick
so
would have a much
brackety.
closer shot at this, but
A lot of bad and good chaining by jboy on that final run there. We're going into this section, both players opting to just do the 4-panel or 2+2 bracketing.
yeah, it went so badly
Both
for
drops
me
by
when I
both
tried to do
going
the
into
first
lead
one
for
that
this.
I
It makes it
just
very
turned the
difficult
other
to
one.
pass because this run is so twisty and so brackety.
Ah, I made such a mess of that. I
Big
can pass
staircases,
that.
both players try to go for the twists. Oops.
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
need to
shy
pass
on the
that.
final note there for Red Viper, but overall, a great
I
job
need to
kind of,
pass
like,
that.
nailing
That's
as
something I
many
can
easy
do.
notes as possible. And jboy
Yeah,
takes
gonna
it.
have to come
jboy takes that
back
one.
for that one. I refuse to quit the game without passing this pile of
We take
nonsense.
double
It
A
is
in a
not that
tournament
far off.
setting
I
when
just have
you
to
are
send it.
exhausted and you've had such a very long day of
And
play.
unfortunately, that is the way. Is you just have to
Congratulations
go
to
full
both
send.
players.
There's not too much cheating you can get away with on this.
Yeah, very solid job.
That is going to send
Applause
out
from the
Red
crowd.
Viper. Very similar level of holy smokes, I'm old and I've been doing this forever.
That,
Someone
I
young,
believe
please
we
beat me
have
up.
our fourth place
He
finisher
blasts
for the
through,
night.
ends up bowing out
Congratulations,
at
Red
fourth,
Viper,
and
for making it
unfortunately
all the way
that
to
leaves
fourth
me
place in
with
this entire
even more
44
dance
person
games.
tournament. All the way from
As I come
yesterday,
through for a
starting
top
from
three.
S17s to
We're coming back
very
with that.
different looking
Check it out next
dynamic as
time.
we're playing
Thank you for
all the way up
watching.
to D